everybody. Welcome to Wild Raven Tarot. I am your host for the evening, Bobby. Nice to meet you. For those returning to my channel, awesome to see you guys again. For those first timers watching, welcome. Tonight we are giving tarot readings. I am joined by Linda de Gonzalez.
Hi,
She,
everyone.
this is one of my favorite people. She has done something that you guys are going to find a little bit amazing. She has taught me how to use the StreamYard giveaway tool. Uh, Everybody has been trying to teach me this for the longest time. Exactly what I told you backstage. I think I finally figured it out. We're going to give it a
I'm
shot.
here to support. Listen, I'm here to walk you through it. Don't worry about it. The big mistake I keep make, and I still do it, is I keep forgetting to, well, I didn't do it today. Today was perfect. I forget to share my screen before, or not to share my screen, but to change the layout so that the audience can see the giveaway tool before I hit the
Right.
giveaway, before I start the draw. Yeah, that's the big thing.
We're going to see how I do. I love new stuff. I really
Oh,
do.
thank you, Gerald. And thank you, Bobby. That's so nice.
So, this is the hashtag for tonight. Hashtag tarot. You can throw some emojis on there so we see it if you'd like. Let's say share the wealth. Let's back up and say hi to a couple people, Linda. Oh, Linda's here. She's watching. Nice to see. Donna
Yeah.
Marie, how you doing, my love? And Gerald first in. You know, Gerald, she finally taught me how to use this giveaway tool, and I am stoked. I really am.
I am but Gerald's the one who taught me.
That's what she was saying. Yeah. So
Yeah.
technically, Gerald taught me. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Gerald taught me so much about StreamYard, and I'm so happy to be able to share it with other people, Just
I call him the godfather of.
he is. Oh, he is. That's perfect.
Yeah,
That's
he's the
perfect.
godfather.
Yeah.
Uh, I said hi to Joanne, Patrick, Heather. How's the
Hi,
new place,
Heather.
Heather? I'm so happy to see that things are going
Oh, yeah.
well for you. Um,
Those are beautiful photos you posted the other day. I loved them. I thought it was a gorgeous place.
Diane, what's up, baby girl? Julie again, how you doing? Lightfoot, what a great name. I love that.
Yeah.
And I think that's all that's watching, right? Viviani or
Viviani.
Vivian.
Hi, Viviani. And Maruta.
Maru, hey, what up, girlfriend? Um, Maru, I'm gonna be contacting you later. If I forget tonight, it'll be tomorrow. But I have an idea I want to talk to you about. All right, so who else we got? I think
Oh, Shenanigans. Thank you so much. Oh, Shenanigans gifted a membership. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
I am
Mm,
Lulu. Lulu is one of my favorite musical artists growing up. That's how old I am.
I
Shenanigans.
remember her.
Yeah. Brianna. Ooh, Nancy Ray. So we've got people putting hashtags in for readings already. If you would like
Yeah.
a reading, hashtag Gerald, hashtag washing dishes lurking.
No, Joe, that's not the prompt. It's hashtag tarot. Uh-huh.
All right. So what is the deck you're going to be using or starting off with tonight, I should
Oh,
say?
well, I don't know about starting off with um, Patrick. Thank you so much. Oh, that's wonderful. Um, that's amazing. He's just gifted 5 memberships to my channel. Wow.
Wow.
So, all of you new members, you have to email me and let me know. My email is in the job description,
The
in
job.
in the show notes, in the description
It's in
below.
her contract.
Yeah, it's in my contract. You have to email me so that I can send you the invite to our Discord chat because my membership has a Discord chat and it's a pop. And let me tell you. Okay, back to what we're actually doing. I'm using two decks tonight. I'm using my old favorite Learning Tarot, which is a great deck. I highly recommend it. I got it off of Amazon. It's inexpensive and it's very, very useful, and you'll see why. And the other, oops, that's a wrong hand. And the other deck is the Tarot of the Mystical Moments, which is a whole different level of card reading for me. Miss Tarot D, hello. Oh, how nice to see you.
Thank you, Mr. OD. That's awful sweet of you. Cheryl, hi. How you doing, baby? Um,
What? He's
I
handsome.
told
I'm not pretty. I
I
thought I was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm only 26, but I've had a really hard life.
it's
Okay.
been a rough life and the road has been difficult. Play, love, remember.
Oh, hi. Hi, play, love, remember.
Okay, so be gentle with me tonight, you guys. This is the first time I'm using the giveaway tool. I'm very excited about it. We've got a lot of people in putting hashtags already. So Liz in awe, hey, how you doing? Um, let's go ahead and do this.
Okay, so
Okay.
share your screen, choose the layout for share screen, and then let's go and draw.
All right.
And we're
Share
drawing three people.
screen,
I'll keep track of them.
and we're
And we're
drawing three
drawing,
people, right?
yeah,
The
and I'll
first
keep track of
person.
the names.
Look, I did it! I hit the button. I'm so proud of me.
Good for you. That's awesome. See, it works. It freaking works.
Oh yes!
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
So Gerald is our first person, and you're keeping track, right, Linda?
Yeah, I am. I am. Don't
Oh,
worry, I am.
and the second person. So to get your questions ready is what we're doing, three at a time.
Yeah. So get your questions ready because we'll be reading for them after the draw. Maureen
Maureen.
D'Amico?
Awesome. I
Okay.
wish this had sound effects. That'd be awesome. And the third
Well,
person,
you need
if
to
it
talk to
does,
Gerald
don't.
about that because he set mine up for
Okay.
me. Okay. You need to talk to Gerald. He'll walk you through that.
I don't know, Gerald. I raise his high blood pressure every time he tries to teach me something because I'm. Yeah. Anyway, our third person for tonight. To start us off. So exciting! It's like gambling, isn't it? Maru.
Oh, okay. A triple
Maru.
threat, as they say.
How fun. Okay, let's remove that.
Okay,
I
Maureen's
did it. I
question is
did it.
in there.
Now I'm gonna make
And
this a little bigger so people could see our cards.
okay.
Okay.
Where's Kim?
Oop,
She's the snort counter on my channel.
I found
Okay.
myself. All right, you want to go first, my love? First of all, what was the question?
Well, where's first person is Gerald, and he has a question at 10 minutes, 6:10, 10 minutes past the hour.
Okay.
And
Here we go.
okay, and Maureen D'Amico has a question also at 6:10 about 3 lines above Gerald's.
Okay.
And I don't see Madame Maru's question yet, but that may simply be because I'm not.
I'm starring these babies. Maru, if you have a question, please post it for us.
Wait,
I forgot to put my oil on. Hold on. And before I do readings tonight, we didn't do this.
we
Can we
didn't do
take a
what?
moment of silence, Linda? And
Oh, absolutely.
all right, would you mind if I did it?
Absolutely.
All right. Guardian spirits, Hecate, Hermes, allow us to give messages tonight that are going to touch people and bring clarity and healing to them. Let Linda's words and my words have an effect on people. All right. Thank you. Thank you for being patient with me, you guys. All right, now.
Still don't have a question from Madame Maruda.
She'll get to it. All right, and
Do I have to bring out the cowbell?
the
I don't
cowbell.
have a cowbell.
Okay, question. What is my best course of action in this moment? All right, I see Maru.
Okay, good. Okay, so Gerald wants to know about his creative work. Okay, so for that, this calls for the big guns for the mystical moments.
All right. I'm going to start off with my Healing Light Tarot. My friend Joey made this oil that I've been using lately. It's called Third Eye Oil. It smells so good.
What's in it?
I have no clue.
Okay, Gerald. I'm just pulling one card because I think this is something that you and I have talked about before. And so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. Four of Swords. You need a rest, sweetie. How it's going to go. What you need to remember, which is actually what I asked the deck, is what do you need to remember about your creative work? What you need to remember is that you need rest. You need respite. You need to take time off and rest and recharge yourself. And I mean, look at this image. Isn't that gorgeous? She has a feather that she's using to row her way through the universe while she dreams. I mean, please, could it get better than? And look at the feathers coming to her. All those feathers of confirmation and messages and yeah. So take a break, take a rest. Don't exhaust yourself because you know probably better than I. And in fact, I know you know better than I do what the reverse of the Four of Swords is, and you do not want that to happen. So that's what you need to remember about your creative process is that it needs a break once in a while.
I'm going to co-sign on what Linda just told you. I'm going to hide this comment so my face isn't cut off. All right. So I drew 3 cards. I do better when I work in 3s. It's just a thing. The first card I drew for you is the 5 of Cups. This tells me that you may have trouble with change sometimes. What I'm getting from this is fixed energy, Scorpio. You get into a frame of mind and you just keep trying to go that route. The next card I have for you is an upside down 5 of Swords. Again, a 5. This is fixed air Aquarius. This is not giving up on something, not walking away. I think that you need to be open to different possibilities with your creative process. Don't tie yourself into one way of thinking. What Miss Linda was saying about rest, I agree with. This is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Don't try to create right now. You need to pull back. You need to balance yourself, center yourself. The other message on the Queen here is that it's cardinal Earth, Capricorn. So there's an aspect of needing to be seen, needing to keep going, pushing yourself, pull back a little bit. All right.
Gerald, we can brainstorm for as long as you want. I mean, I'm never going to say no to brainstorming. I love doing it. We have so much fun.
See, I'm remembering to
I'm
lift
trying to
my
manage your channel for you, Bobby, okay?
That's okay. No problem. Let me see where we're at. So, Gerald, that's what I got for you. Thank you for letting us read for you, my friend.
Okay. Next
It'll
is
be rest. It'll be nice to rest from non-creative stuff. Hashtag YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube's very creative.
It is, but it can be a lot.
Well,
We both
it can
know
be a
that.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be a
For
slog.
those
Yeah.
for those who don't have channels, we put a lot into our shows and our channels.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and it can be overwhelming. I remember last year Ramon pulled back. So
Yeah.
I was
remember.
thinking of pulling back over the next couple months a little bit too. I've really been pushing myself. Anyway,
I
next
don't have
up,
an option.
right? So,
Next up is Maureen D'Amico.
okay, Maureen.
Now,
And
Maureen,
6, 5, 10. Maureen, I can looking. Oh, I started. Duh. I'm so smart. No, I didn't.
okay,
My bad.
610.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, I did start. Here it is. May I have a message from your brother? Okay.
Brother
For
Ian.
this, we're switching decks.
Okay, I'm going to do mediumship. I'm not going to, I don't even know how I would interpret the cards for a message. I have no idea. So I'm just going to raw dog. Sorry.
I'm loving it. All right, you go ahead.
Sorry about that. But it's after 9, so this isn't prime time anymore. Okay. So Maureen, I'm seeing a heavy set guy, maybe 5, not quite 6 feet tall, or maybe just 6 feet tall, heavy set, brown hair. He appears to me to be in his like late 30s, 40s, but that may not be the age at which he died. Okay, like it may be. People present themselves the way they at a time that they really enjoyed being who they were, usually in their prime. So you see some people who are like 15 years old and other people who are like 50, and they just choose to present themselves the way they want. So heavy set, dark hair, bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, strong man, a strong man. And he's saying that does that sound familiar? Where are you? Okay. Maureen, I need confirmation that sounds like your brother. Okay, I'm going to ask him to tell me something that only you would know about. He's saying the word George. He's saying the name George. Maureen? Oh, that's your Uncle John. Oh, okay. Sorry. So who's George? Okay, never mind. But sorry, Uncle John, you have to go. I really want to talk to Ian, to Maureen's brother Ian. Okay, so now there is like he's thin. He's not as big as Uncle John. He's thin and he's got dirty blonde, well, sandy blonde hair, and it's kind of longish. And he's very slight, and he looks almost frail to me. He's got that very. He's got, I think they call it a runner's body. Very lean. And does that sound like Ian? Because if it's not, I don't know what to do. See, but you got a lineup wanting to talk to you, Maureen.
Right.
Is that Ian? Oh, okay. All right.
Nailed it.
Okay. So you want a message from Ian. Okay. Hi, Ian. Oh, I got big chills. The first thing he wants you to know is how much he loves you and he still watches over you. How much he appreciated everything you did for him in his lifetime. And he wants you to not miss him. Don't miss me, he says, because I'm right here. I'm right next to you. You can talk to me. We'll sit in the car and you can yell at me all you want. Okay. I don't know if you guys used to have long like road trips and conversations where you just trap him in the car and give him shit about his choices. But it feels like that. I'm right there. If you call me, I'll be there. Just say, Ian, I want to talk to you, and I'll be right there. And you can say whatever you have to say. I love you. I love you. I love you. He wants you. He's just so full of love for you. He's so full of love for you. Oh, Maureen. He just absolutely thinks the sun rises and sets. He's full of love and gratitude.
That's awful, Maureen.
He
I
says
see.
he's fine. He says everything's fine. Everything will be fine. I'm here. I'm next to you. Don't worry. Don't grieve for me because I'm happy, 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 happier than I ever was in my life on earth. You were a shining star for me, Maureen. What a nice man. What a lovely. He was kidnapped when he was 8 by his dad. I never saw him before he died. He never forgot you. He thought the world of you. He thought the world of you. Okay. Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense then. Yeah. Okay. I got it. I'll tell her. That's what he meant when he said, don't miss me. He sees he sees the grief that you've gone through, and he feels really bad about that. But he never forgot you. He never forgot you, and he loves you. He just loves you to bits. Yeah. Nice person. Beautiful soul. Beautiful soul. Can I ask you, Maureen, can you tell me, please, how old he was when he died? Because he's presenting as a youngish man, like early 20s, maybe 25. That's how he's presenting. Was he like a teenager or something? This is just out of sheer curiosity. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. That's okay. That's fine. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Ian. Thank you very much, Ian. And thank you, Uncle John, even though you didn't get to say a word. In his early 20s. Okay, yeah. So he's presenting the way he was when he died. But yeah, he never forgot you. I'm glad you think so, Spiritual Garden. I'm always afraid of offending people, but sometimes stuff just falls.
You're on Wild Raven Tarot today. It's if you're watching on my show, people know there's probably going to be offensive things
Okay,
being
all right. Okay, all right. Unexpected, verbal. So
blurted.
I hope that helped you, Maureen. Um, he just hold it in your heart that he never forgot you and he loved you. Oh, Maureen, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, you go.
All right, Maureen, how you doing? or as I normally say, "Hey, boo." Um, the first card I drew for you is the Moon card. This is spirituality. I'm using my Santa Muerte deck. This is what I use
Yeah,
for my ancestor readings.
yeah,
Uh,
makes
it
perfect sense.
helps, yeah, it helps me connect with my family because I see my family in these cards. This was Mexican lifestyles, basically. So they resonate with me. I have the Moon card, which is a card of reflection. I think you're going through a lot of stuff. Um, yes, it's a card of cycles and change, but that comes about because of the reflection that's involved. The
Yeah,
next card I have for you is the Temperance card. Okay, so I love these two together.
yeah,
The Moon and Temperance means spiritual healing for you. You're, I call it cleaning out your psychic cooties. Um,
I'm going to
lear-
steal that. That's precious.
Learning how to protect yourself, learning how to protect your spirit, but it's more than that. It's learning how to express that spirit, learning how to use your connection to the divine, use your connection to your guardian spirits all around you. The way I like to think of my guardian spirits, okay? My gods, my guides, my animal spirits, whatever, all around me all the time, 24/7. But picture it like a fog. And when I'm dealing with a certain aspect out of the fog, that image gets more clear. All right. Like you suddenly realize it's always been there. I think this is happening to you. You're starting to realize that these spirits have always been around you and you're starting to pay more attention. I think that we have the Strength card in reversed. All right. He's wrestling a dragon in this. I pulled an oracle card for you too, and I'm going to tell you what that is before I give you my definition of the Strength card. I drew from my Hecate deck the Holy Daemon of the Middle Realm, right? The Serpent of the Middle Realm. This is all about healing. So we've got two healing cards happening right now for you, spiritual healing. And
Yeah,
also a physical healing too, because that serpent is the earth serpent. So this is going on in your life right now. This is a card of Leo and shining. Good night, Miss Tarot D. Love you all. And try not to send me those dirty pictures. My husband saw them, and he's all kinds of anyway. Good night, baby. So what I'm getting from this is you learning how to control the energy to be able to see. My hands shake because I've got nerve damage. You're learning how to connect with those spirits. I'm still healing from having all my teeth pulled. Well, that's good. That healing needs to take place, but
there's a spiritual healing going on too.
yes, there's a spiritual healing happening. And I
Yeah,
think that Strength card in reverse says you might not be as open to the advice you're getting automatically and hearing, but not paying attention to. Okay.
yeah,
I think you need to tune in your radio a little more, so to speak. And right now, the more healing you do, the better that reception's going to be. It's just the way it works. So that's
yeah,
what I have for you tonight, my dear. Thank you for letting me.
thank you so much, Maureen. I don't often get the chance to do mediumship, and I enjoy it.
I'm accepting more of, I don't like to call it mediumship. I call myself messenger. Um,
Well, that's what we are.
yeah.
No matter what we're doing
Mm.
as
No matter
light
what to
workers,
call it.
Yeah, you can call it whatever you like, but it is basically messengers. We're just the phone, okay? It's coming from the Akashic Records Masters, it's coming from the guides, it's coming
It's
from
coming
your,
from the earth. It's coming from ourselves. It's
your
coming, yes,
from the ancestors, the
universe.
God. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My
Yeah. So
ancestors, my connection with them has been stronger than ever recently. I've been really
um,
rededicating myself to a lot of things.
bye, Tarot
So
Stash.
it just seems the way to do it. Bye, baby. Baby, I'm sorry. Bye,
Well,
Gerald.
I'm sure he's happy to hear it. Jeffrey, on the other hand, might not be so thrilled.
Neither would Oscar. That's mine. All right, so that's what we have for you, my dear. Thank you.
Yes. Maureen says she's learning to trust her intuition more and she thinks her gifts are dreams. I think you're absolutely right. And yes, trust your intuition more. Yeah.
That's where psychic powers usually start off is in dreams,
Mhm. Yeah.
night dreams.
Yeah.
When you're having a daydream, that's to me, if you're spiritually minded, that's a message. Pay attention to your message. And like
Yeah.
if you just remember that scene from Thelma and Louise where they're going over a cliff, um, pay attention. That's
Yeah.
saying you're heading for trouble. The universe and your gods and guides will speak to you in the way you can comprehend. You just have
Yeah.
to listen.
Yeah.
All right. So Maru, I believe your question was about options.
I think that sounds right, but I don't remember. Did you
There it
not?
is.
There it is.
Well,
Okay.
for some reason it wouldn't let me star it.
Best course of action in this moment.
Yeah.
Best course of action. Okay. Best course of action in this moment for Madam Mother. Sorry about Wanda. She's starting to feel a little more, you know, it's sunset and the birdie instincts are kicking in, and that means screaming your head off.
Maru gets the crow tarot.
Oh.
Your name came up in one of my readings the other day, Maru. You're like, what? No, it's true. Because I was working with a client, and sometimes our clients get emotionally rattled by what we're talking about, right? So you give them a moment to center themselves. Well, what I did was I put my stone that you sent me, my copper light, I use it in every reading now. It's become a standard. So I have a white one and a dark one. Put these in her hands, and all was good. So thank you.
Okay, Maruta. I've got two cards for you. And these are from the Learning Tarot, so I don't even have to worry about the meanings or try to interpret the. So the first card is the. Oh God, I can't read these. Okay, so I'm putting my other glasses on.
Welcome
The
to my
first card
world.
is the first card is the Eight of Swords. Restriction. You can read the meaning for yourself down. Well, maybe not. Come on, focus. Wait a second. It'll come into focus or not. Okay, I'm just going to read them. You're feeling trapped. This is the current situation. You're feeling trapped, restricted, backed into a corner, powerless, silent, crisis, dilemma, drama, imprisonment, punishment, slavery. I don't think they're all applicable, but if you're asking about your best course of action in this moment, I would interpret this as being that you're feeling stuck and you're feeling restricted and you feel like you don't have anywhere you can go. However, the door is open. Notice that, and notice that you could. Those look like pretty loose wrappings to me. The pretty loose binding. So if you wanted, you could get loose, but you would have to work at it and rip the blindfold off, and then take a few steps forward. And the next card that I have for you is that it's the Queen of Cups, which is lovely. Okay. I mean, really lovely. And this says it's a choice based on sincere feelings, imagination, dreams, empathy, occult interests, deep feeling. Your mother or a mother substitute may play a significant role in near future events. So there you are. You I'm interpreting this, and of course, like, what do I know? Um, I'm interpreting this to mean that you have a choice to make, and that choice should be based on your sincere feelings, and it should be based on your imagination, your dreams, your empathy, and and that a mother figure, so an older woman or a mother figure. I mean, a mother figure could be younger than you too, um, or your own actual mother may play a role. If they're not actually physically there, their representation, like they live in your head and play a role. So so there you are, Maru. Make a choice, make a decision. You have a decision to make. Make your choice based on your real, true feelings, and your honest, sincere feelings, and look around for a mother figure to help you.
You're gonna not believe this. So repeat what you said about the occult in that part.
Oh, and the Queen of Hearts. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, well, Maru has a lot of occult. She's got a lot of woo woo going on. Um, a choice based on sincere feelings, imagination, dreams, empathy, occult interests. So
Okay.
maybe you're going to choose to read, or maybe you're going to choose to start a channel, or maybe you're going to choose to read the Akashic Records. I don't know,
She
but
has her channel. Yeah. Um, Maru, I do 3 cards in an oracle. The first card I drew, and I'm going to show you what they are before I tell you my interpretation. The first card, Queen of Wands, upside down. Second card, the Star. Third card, King of Swords, upside down. Now, the way I see these is the Star card is the center. This is what balances everything. You've been balancing passion, reality, what you want, what should be. You're overthinking everything. The what you said about the occult, I asked you to repeat it because I drew from my Hecate Path deck
Oh.
the Medea card.
Ah, okay. 55, card number 55.
Or 55. This is magic, honey. This is, for those who don't know the story of Medea, she lived on an island, and when people dropped by for a cup of tea, she had a habit of turning them into animals, transmuting them, changing them. What I'm getting from this for you, my dear, is you're not limited by your choices. You need to decide what you want, what you're passionate about. That's the route to go.
Yeah.
Your magic, you have the ability to change reality around you. We all do, to a degree. You need to get over the fear. All right. You need to take a stronger hand in what's happening around you. Don't go along for the ride and wait until things get to a certain point and make a decision. Take control of the situation. All right. You need to be the badass bitch. All right. And sometimes that's the route to go. So that's my answer for you. The one that is a little more go get it. That's the path I'm seeing for you, my love. Take control of it.
Yeah. You go, girl.
Be a better. All right, thank you for letting me retweet. Oh, this means I get to pull up the
You get to share the screen again. Okay, so change to that layout.
Okay. I got this.
Okay.
Took me a
And
second to find the draw again button, but here we go. Ready?
yeah, that's okay. There's no time limit. So
Here we go. This is going to make life so much easier.
well, it works really well too. Oh, what a lovely day.
I was looking at the picture. It's up there. Okay.
Okay. So
Second person.
start typing in your question. What a lovely day.
Yes. The only questions we're not really working on political.
Jules.
This is an escape from that, you guys. Jules.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're not doing political.
Yeah. And our third contestant.
Come on down. Shenanigans.
Awesome. Shenanigans.
Are you still here, Shenanigans? Start typing in your question.
This out of the way. Yes.
Play, love, remember. Yeah, I hear you, girl. I hear you. Yeah. Yeah. Jules N, we need your question, and Shenanigans, and what a lovely day. If you guys are here, please post your questions.
Play, love, remember. Holy shit, that message was for me. They did it again.
Yeah.
I had this conversation earlier. I've been, as working for Hermes, like I do, I work with messages from different deities specifically. And one of the deities I've kind of avoided getting messages from or passing along was one I was really scared of, but I've been working with her a lot lately. And
who's that?
Santa Muerte. As I was I was telling Joey about this, my friend, my husband sent me the message that Ramon's package with the book of Santa Muerte had arrived right at that moment. So I was like, right in my face again. It's those type of messages that have been happening a lot lately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Shenanigans, Jules, and what a lovely day. Please post your questions. I don't see any questions yet.
Me neither too. And if you did,
no, they haven't. I've had my eyes glued to the chat, and yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, here's Shenanigans' question at 44.
Okay. Play love. It was Santa Muerte.
Oh. Okay. So Jules, and what a lovely day. Are you here?
Post your questions. It's time to lip sync for your life.
Tight like your fingers are on fire. Okay. I wonder if they're still here. Madam Maru, could you check on your channel? And Diane, could you check on my channel to see if either of those people are present, please? Like, you know how to do that, right? Because if you start typing their name the way I do it anyway, if it doesn't come up with the rest of the name after the first couple of strokes, then that means they're not in the chat anymore. So that's my shortcut, because I'm lazy.
I like lazy. Lazy work.
I will start. Not all the software does it though. Like if you're in YouTube itself, like just the app YouTube, it doesn't work. So I use YouTube through Chrome, because with Chrome it does work. Yeah. And I'll take all the shortcuts I can get. Okay, so Shenanigans wants to know about her cats. Okay, Jules is not responding. Okay. Oh, all right. It's okay, Diane. Don't worry about it. Jules is not responding. Do you want to draw another one? And what a lovely day hasn't responded either. She's in the, she said she'd be right back. Okay. Okay. All right. So we'll just hold that until later.
Shenanigans was on our list, right?
Yeah, shenanigans on our list. So
Well,
let's
let's
start with
go ahead and
shenanigans.
start with shenanigans.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Okay,
what is
so
her
you want to
question?
know
I love
about her cats.
animal. Okay.
Okay. Hmm. Um, hmm. Okay, well, this is a really kind of really easy sort of, well, not easy, but it's a clear reading. Okay. Currently, I seem to be getting this current and, you know, like what's happening and action to take. I didn't ask for that, but that's why I love this deck because it does what I need it to do
Mm.
without me even really knowing what it is I need to do. Okay, so the first card, put the glasses on, Linda. The first card is the Five of Pentacles. So they're feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling like they're looking in at what they could have and they don't have it. They're feeling hardship. They're feeling bad luck. They're feeling homeless. They're feeling like where they are isn't really home for them. What they want is the Page of Cups. They want to be loved. They want to be in a place where they're treated kindly. They want to be comfortable. They want they want a home. Okay? So my even though one's a no card and one's a yes card, my my intuition, I guess, is telling me that yeah, they would be better off with someone who doesn't have to share them with anything else. That they would like to be comfortable and they would like to feel safe and secure and at home, which they don't right now. So sorry, shenanigans.
Hey, shenanigans. What's up, boo?
Oh, what a
This
lovely day is here. And her
awesome.
question, or sorry, their question is at 6:49. Oh,
Amazing.
past lives. Oh,
I love past life readings. Awesome.
okay.
I was having trouble finding the deck to get the energy that I needed for this. I settled on my Lorenzi Tarot because it's very animal centric.
Oh,
All right. What started off as
I'm so sorry, shenanigans.
a good thing with the Lover's card, happiness, basic happiness, has changed. Now there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, and a lot of anger with these babies. Have they started peeing all over your house
In your
yet?
pillow,
Yeah.
in your shoes.
Yeah, they in my cat was pissed off at my husband one day and just right in front of him peed on the side of the bed.
Look at him straight in the eye, right?
Looking him in the eye. Exactly. He was so pissed. Um Yep. Okay.
I hate
Yeah.
it, you know. I hate it, but I love that about cats that they'll do that.
The Knight of Wands is a vindictive card. Um,
Ah,
there's a lot of unease, a lot of anger. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is our next tarot card. I know the image doesn't show up well, but it's basically just four moths all around a heart. This is stability upended. So if they were to change locations from where they're at now, honestly, the card I drew, the final card, is called Good Fortune. Your question was, would they be better off? Please don't make decisions based on what we say, but my answer to this is yes, they would be better off. Linda nailed it on the head. They'd be the center of attention again. And with cats, that's kind of a must.
Yeah.
Cats aren't like dogs who go along with everything. Cats are bitter, vindictive little animals. What a lovely day. If you'd like a reading, put
Posted
hashtag
a question. No,
tarot.
she's already been drawn, and
Oh,
we
that's right.
can't find it. Yeah, so that's her question.
Okay, I see. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you. Thank you for letting us read for you. I'm sorry you're going through that. I know how awful it is to make that decision.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meg, I have a story for you, okay? So you know Wanda. Well, my ex, she freaking hated him, and I didn't have the brains to realize that I should be listening to her. She used to fly at him, and yeah. And one time he was ducked down on the floor like this, and she flew by him and bit his ear. Didn't tear a chunk out of it, but it was a near thing. It bled for a long time. And I couldn't help it. I laughed. Um, but she was looking out for her flock. She was looking out for me. She knew he was a lowlife. And yeah, I should have paid attention to her.
Animals are protective.
Yeah. She's
My
very
cat,
protective of me.
my cats are named Arya and Cersei, or yeah, Arya and Cersei's. Don't judge. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fans, and
Okay.
but
Oh, right. Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to get off on a tangent about my animals, but yeah, they're. Oh, she's very protective. My husband and I were playing around, like trying to make the dogs growl. We weren't expecting the cat to get pissed off because she saw us play fighting, went for him, and then stood in front of me like, "You better stay the hell back." So, that was awesome. Hi, Ramon.
Whoa.
Hey,
Oh, hi, Ramon.
Ramon.
Hi. Yes, Wanda is super smart, and I have learned to pay attention to her.
Mm-hmm. Animals know.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
who was up on our list, my friend?
Right now, it's What a Lovely Day. We still haven't heard back from Jules Minor, but apparently she said
All
she
right.
would be right back, and we already have What a Lovely Days.
Yes, I have her question here. What a lovely day. I should probably
Yeah.
unsnore this one. Did you
Yeah.
just snort?
Yeah, I did. That's I believe number 4 for the evening. For those of you on my channel who are keeping score, and I know you are.
All right.
Well, and to the new members on my
Yes.
channel, we have some special emojis that you can use, the ones that you've seen Diane using, the snort and the Wanda flap and stuff like that. If you press the emoji button that's in the comment thingy, it's available right. They're available right there. I shall demonstrate using my telephone. Uh, it's this right. Oh, it's this right here. You'll see that there are some at the very top. There's these special emojis, and those are for members only. So there you go.
And for those just joining us, the hashtag for tonight is hashtag tarot.
Yes.
All right. Now,
Okay, what a lovely day wants to know about a past life. Okay, I haven't opened the records or done anything or done. Just give me a second to say the prayer, okay? I see I see many lives, well, many lives. I see like 10 lives in Southeast Asia, all over Southeast Asia. I see Vietnam, I see Laos, Burma, Cambodia, Thailand, all that whole region. You've been in just about every country. So, so the answer to that is very many yeses. Okay, Cambodia and Thailand. Um, one of these lives, you were no, actually, more than one of these lives, you were a monk. Um, in like two different locations. Um, another one okay, so this other one I think is in Vietnam. It looks like Vietnam. I need to familiarize myself more with the geography and the landscapes of these countries so I can identify them, because the masters don't always say, this is Cambodia. You know, they don't, it's not how it works. Um, I think this is in Vietnam, and I see you as a merchant with a fleet of ships a long time ago, like 14th, 15th century, something like that. Um, it's an area that your soul likes to incarnate in, or it has in the past, like to incarnate in, because of the the culture, the way society, because of the society and the culture, your soul feels very comfortable there. It's yeah, I hope that helps. Hmm.
Hey, boo.
Mm-mm-mm.
So, she again, I agree with Linda when she says it was an area you favored. Um, I think familial ties kept you there.
Mhm.
Promises
Yeah,
to
yeah, soul contracts, soul
soul
contract.
contracts.
Yeah, yeah, I got that too.
Right. Um, all right. Normally I read the oracle card last, but I'm going to read it first. I drew the card of Pluto for you, which is a card of transformation. Think of reincarnation, rising from the dead, um, being called up to heaven, these type of things. Oh, thank you, Diane, for posting that. Uh, what I get from one of your lives is, again, merchant. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is Virgo. It's travel. It's movement. Money, movement, merchant. The three
Yeah,
M's kind of go together.
yeah.
I think you were a thief. Quite frankly, I'm sorry to say this.
As a merchant or as a separate life?
As a merchant,
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. This was yeah,
yeah,
no doubt.
I drew the Two of Swords in reverse here. It's a pair of scissors.
Ooh,
When I draw it right side up, it's keeping the balance and being quiet about it, but this is upended justice. Okay, this is Libra upside down. This is the scales all being manipulated. This is what you did, all right? Which back in the day, that's what merchants had to do to survive. So let me remove this. There we go. There's my pretty face. All right, so the King of Wands is the last card I drew for you. This is Aries energy. Um, it's also authoritative, but in this sense, since it's right side up, I'm agreeing with the card's energy that you were very successful at what you did, but you weren't always honest about doing it. All right.
yeah,
I think that
yeah.
you had strong familial ties and ties to the community. And it wasn't only your desire to return, it was, I believe we can be called back to certain areas. We have a choice of actually going or not. And I think you chose to return to that area repeatedly to watch over the people around you. Yeah, that's what I have for you. I hope I didn't offend you with that, but yeah. That's what I have for you, my love. Thank you. Thank you for letting us read for you.
That was great. Okay. So we haven't heard back from Jules, so I don't know. I don't know. I think we should just draw for the next group.
All right, let me remove
We've
this.
been, unless you, because we've done six. Sorry, we've done 5 readings. It's been an hour, but we did a lot of chatting in there. So
Yeah,
you want to do 3 more?
yeah, let's do
Okay,
3
all
more.
right. Okay, so
I'm
layout.
having fun reading
Got
with you.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, first player tonight.
Share your screen.
Oh, shit. I did it
Layout.
again.
Layout.
I'm sorry. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. Patrick.
Duncan,
That's our
awesome.
first.
Patrick, are you still here? He was on my channel for a long time. Yay, Patrick. Okay,
Okay, post your
I
question.
got him. Yes,
And our
Patrick, please post your question. Oh, yeah,
all
he's
right.
here. Good. Post your question, Patrick.
And while you do that, our next player.
I hear you, Jonathan Daly. Yeah, it can be a blur sometimes. Yeah, absolutely.
Delphi.
Ooh,
I
Delphi.
love it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
That reminds me of the Oracle.
Yeah. And Delphi, please post your question. Okay. Got you
Thank
done,
you.
Patrick. 704 for Patrick's question. And Spiritual Garden is our last lucky winner for the evening.
Okay, so we've got Patrick.
Okay.
And I'll be what did the
Well,
others
that's
supposed
pretty
to?
much how I do all past life readings, Patrick, but I've never had one that didn't come up.
Okay.
Delphi and Spiritual Garden, could we have your questions, please? Oh,
Delphi. Garden. Delphi.
oh, look, there I am.
Spiritual Garden to the dance floor.
Okay,
All
Delphi.
right.
Okay, Delphi's. Okay. Oh, I guess I don't need the cards for either of those. 705 for Delphi
I see.
and Spiritual Garden. Thanks, Madam Maru.
I see.
Oh,
Neat.
she wants a birthday special.
Mm.
Okie dokie. Okay, dokie.
All
So,
right.
so Patrick, you want a past life reading? Wow, there's a lot to choose from. So, there's some pretty ancient Earth readings. There's some off-planet readings, or lifetimes. I mean, sorry, but I'm going to choose something that's a little closer to where we are now. I'm just asking the masters to show me lifetimes that would be helpful to you. Okay, so I'm in the doorway of a house. Sort of seeing through your eyes, Patrick. Um, And what I see is a farmyard. Don't have a good sense of what. I'm wearing a long skirt, so it's, not the 20th century, and I can't. There's wooden shoes, which were popular like all throughout Europe for farmers. It's not just the Dutch who are wearing wooden shoes. The French wore them. Portuguese, Spanish, and farmers they carved their own shoes to work on the farm. I'm trying to make sense of what I'm seeing. Sorry if I'm so standing in the doorway, looking out to a farmyard, a barnyard. There's a barn just over there, just like not that far away, and I'm calling someone in from the barn. There's 4 or 5 kids ranging in age from like 4 to about 13, and they've all got chores. There's the little ones are in the chicken coop feeding the chickens. Well, the chickens are in the coop, but the children are scattering grain around grain and food leftovers like peelings and stuff. There's a pig pen off in the corner, and the rest of the slop is being fed. Well, slop food, is being fed to the pigs by the bigger kids. The oldest is leading a cow from the barn to bring her to pasture. It's very early morning. It's like dawn. The sun is just over the horizon, and it looks to be spring or early summer because not all the trees have leaves on them yet. And you hear a noise. I see you now running for the barn because the kids are calling you, and your husband has fallen under something. Something. It's not a beam, but it looks like a beam. Okay, so barns, this barn anyway had a crane out from a window in front on top of the front door of the barn. Okay, there was a crane inside or a pulley. Something, it was a pulley. It wasn't a crane exactly. It was a pulley that was attached to the beam and hauled up heavy things. Well, the pulley and the beam have both given way and landed on him and crushed him. Yeah, he's very badly injured. As close as I can tell, this is somebody runs to the village to get the doctor. Your husband's unconscious, so he can't talk to you. So you and the 2 oldest are moving. They're boys. You're moving the portion of beam and everything off of him, waiting for the doctor to come. Your husband's still alive at that point, but he's, his ribs are crushed and have broken into his lungs. I'm going to skip over all the gory details. He dies a day later, maybe 2 days later, leaving you alone with all these children and a farm to run. And you do it. You do it. You guys, you guys, the whole family, you and the children work like dogs to make a go of it. It's a nice little farm. It's a good farm. There's good land. Your cattle are well pastured. You have you can do better than just survive, but survive is what you do the first couple of years, and then you start to make money, and then eventually you are you are able to hire after 2 or 3 years. You're able to hire somebody to help you with the really heavy work. So here's something that's with you from that lifetime, Patrick. You never got the chance to properly grieve the loss of your husband, the loss of your partner. You never properly grieved him because you had to keep the farm going. You had to keep the children fed. There was shit to do. And you were so exhausted at night that you just, you ate, you cleaned up the kitchen, and then you fell into bed. And you got up at dawn to do it all over again the next day. There was no place, nowhere in your life was there time for you to be able to grieve. And so there is a grief within you still from that loss. And it was a deep loss. I didn't get any names. I hardly ever get names. In fact, I got to tell you, I don't even know what country this was in. This could have been, it could have been northern France. It could have been, because that sort of looks northern Francis, but it could just France-ish, but it could just as easily have been southern England. I don't even get a country in this particular case. I'm trying to listen for the language. It's France. And your husband's name was Jean-Philippe. I hear her calling Jean-Philippe, Jean-Philippe. Yeah, that's what I got for you. So yeah, unresolved grief. I'm not sure how you can heal that. It's not particularly blocking you. It's not particularly weighing on you, but there are moments when it arises, and now that you're aware, you'll be better able to deal with that when it comes up. But yeah, loss is hard for you. Loss is extra hard for you in this lifetime because
Hold
of
on.
the.
I'll be right back. I think somebody's at my door. I'll be right back.
Okay, all right. Loss is extra hard for you to deal with because of the unresolved grief from the loss of your husband in that lifetime. By extra hard, I just mean loss is not easy for anybody, okay? But you have a double burden of it, kind of. Yes, light a candle and just grieve. Start grieving the losses that you currently have, and grieve his loss as well, and allow that to move through you and out of you. You know, that's like the sort of emotional management 101. It doesn't take you over, but allow yourself to feel it, and then it can move, and then it can move on, right? So that's how I do it. It works for me. It probably will work for you too.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
Okay,
What have
so
you got for Patrick?
Patrick. Hey, boo. Wanda singing with me. Hey, boo. All right. Patrick, I'm not certain if this is the same life. That's what I was trying to figure out while she was talking, because a lot of this, what you were saying, was synchronous.
I love
but
when
not
that
the
happens.
same.
I love
It's
when that happens.
a lot of it was the same, but a lot of it is different, which I'm getting the feeling it's continuing throughout
It's a cycle.
cycles, the same issues you're dealing with. So even though these may be different lives, it's the same type of issues. In this life that I'm seeing, you started off as a very manipulative, um, selfish person. Yes, he did. Um, I have the magician card in reverse. The magician
Ooh,
card
okay.
creates things, but
Excuse
I
me.
think you tried to
Somebody.
control certain things around you in a manipulative way. I think you were very focused on your identity and how you came across in this life. I have the Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy. It deals with how we're perceived, how we want to be perceived. But, and here's where it gets interesting, there was a change in your life. Something happened, a major event that altered you in this life. Because now we've got the Ace of Cups. What started off as energy that's controlling, now we're surrendering to the divine with the Ace of Cups. So um I do see this as a female. That's one of the things I was wanting to see if it was the same life. It's still female energy is what I'm feeling, but very controlling, very powerful female energy. I'm not talking a pushover, mama didn't raise no punk bitch type thing. Um, this is strong energy because the last card I drew for you is an oracle card for the first house, the body. This is Aries, powerful energy. This is aggressive. And even after your life changed to go a more spiritual route, you still had that fight inside you, that fire. So I'm not certain if it was the same life, but what I'm seeing here is this was a pivotal life. It was where you
Mm,
went from focused on outward things to focusing on inward and divine things. Your life shifted in that life and started you on a new path, which is now continuing through this day. I think that the energy I'm getting, sometimes, you read for people. I don't know, Linda, do you, but you can tell how many lives they've had, whether it's few or many,
yeah.
by the weight it has. You know what I
Yeah, yeah.
mean?
It feels bigger, and
Yeah.
the way that I'm shown is kind of like a whole bunch of thumbnails that are like spiraling, and how deep the spiral goes is how many lifetimes they've had, and sometimes it's like Patrick's go quite far back and spiral, off planet and a
Right.
whole bunch. Yeah, so you know,
This is powerful energy that is continuing
yeah,
throughout your lives.
yeah,
It's protective energy. That's the life where you shifted into protector mode instead of taking mode,
predator.
predator mode. Thank you. Um, but that's what I have for you. All right. So,
Yeah.
and it was neat. These came from your animal guides. That was a very specific point because I was going to read with my Santa Muerte deck, but I switched to my MJ deck, Guardian of the Night Tarot, and I just felt called to do it. So your animal guides around you are playing a part right now. What is that?
Poor Wanda.
All right.
You have about 2 tail feathers left. You're so silly.
Who's next?
Who's next is Delphi. Delphi Ross.
That's right. I see you.
Ouch. And thank you, Brienne. Brienne just subscribed to my channel. Thank you. Your husband's been gone a year and 5 months tomorrow, Delphi. Oh dear, you want a message from him. Okay. What was your husband's name, Delphi? Ouch. Settle down there, girlfriend. Delphi, if you could just put your husband's name in the chat, please. And then after Delphi will be Spiritual Garden. So David, okay. Thank you, Delphi.
Let's clear some space.
So I'm seeing a man who's balding and he's chunky, like he's overweight. And he's limping a little bit, but he's very happy. He looks really good. I don't know. Is that David? Does that sound like the David you knew? It looks to be in his mid 50s, maybe early 60s. But yeah, he's limping a little bit, and but he says that my leg doesn't hurt me. Okay, all right. So that's him. So David, do you have any messages for Delphi? He says, I was only limping so you'd recognize me. And he straightened up and he's transforming himself into like this really quite handsome young man, about maybe 30, 25, 30, something like that. He says, this is how I like to be. This is how I feel, he said. He says he's, again, the people that we love, when they pass over, they're still with us. They still care about us. And you're no different, Delphi. Your husband is there. If you want to talk to him, you can talk to him and he will listen. And if you can open your mind, you'll be able to hear his responses. If you can still yourself and just be ready to receive, you'll be able to receive, you'll be able to converse with him. It's very healing to be able to do that. And no, it's not your imagination. He was always funny. Yeah, he's got a sense of humor, this guy. But he's there. He's with you almost all the time. And he does play, oh, I got big chills. He does like to play little pranks on you, like hiding things that you left your cup right there on the coffee table. Where did it go? There was still coffee in it. Where is it now? And you can't find it, and you can't find it. You come back to the living room, and then there it is again. And you think you're going crazy. No. He's playing jokes on you. He thinks that this is funny. He's done that with your keys. Somehow stealth them out of your sight so that you don't see them hanging where they're supposed to. And then you come back into the room 5 minutes later in a panic, and there they are hanging there. Yeah, that's him. And they're not serious, like really serious jokes. Like, he hasn't made you late for anything, but that's him playing pranks on you. He also does things with lights sometimes. But he doesn't do that much because he knows that scares you. What else? But he's just doing all of that to get your attention, to get you to say, I know you're here. I know you're here. I can feel you around me. Do you have something you want to say? Thanks to help me today. I was working painting, turned out real good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, you do talk to him. Good, because he likes that link, and he's doing fine. He's doing fine. He's really happy, and he really enjoys he really enjoys helping you. He really enjoys that. He loved you very much, and he's telling me that you were his best friend, and he wants to thank you for the good life, for the good life that you had together. He says you got credit for most of that. He says, I give her credit. Our life together was good, and I give her most of the credit for that. Yeah. I hope that helps, Delphi. If yeah, yeah, I hope that helps, Delphi.
Hi, Delphi. Um, First of all, my condolences. I dread this concept of losing my husband. His health is very poor, and
Yeah.
it honestly terrifies me. So I can't imagine what you've been going through. Um, as for your reading, my dear, let me get this out of the way. Okay. The first card I drew for you is the Ace of Wands. And I'm using my Alice in Wonderland deck, my Shadows of Wonderland.
Ooh.
The Ace of Wands, yeah, it's passion, it's all the fire signs, it's flashy. But to me, the Ace of Wands is magic because of the deity I work with. He's the god of wands. Um, the caduceus he carries one as god of shepherds and herdsmen. He's got several wands. So this card is about your connection to the departed. Hermes is a cycle pump. He guides the dead. The next card I have for you is the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. It should be like that, but it's not. It's upside down. What was his sign? Because it will help me understand what I'm seeing here. This is Leo energy in reversed.
Well, that's interesting. What was his sign, Delphi? When was his birthday?
Essence, said Lena. You guys join into Thursday night to our show. It's going to be awesome. We're talking about divination in biblical times.
Ooh, entrails.
Yeah, that's going to be one we're covering. Him. What did I say? Did I miss something? What was his sign, Delphi?
Gemini.
Okay.
Okay.
What I'm seeing here is the King of Wands upside down here. Since we're talking about somebody who's departed, this would be male energy that's not with us anymore. The next card is the Seven of Cups in reverse. You have a choice right now. It's to strengthen your connection in a way and have a different relationship with him than you had here on Earth. You were saying you were talking to him, that's where it starts. Strengthen that connection. When I do my advice from the ancestor readings, that's exactly what it is. I lay out the cards just like I'm doing now, with the concept of this is what the advice that they would give you. I'm seeing that you are having trouble moving on in a certain way. The Seven of Cups is choices that need to be made that aren't being made, but it's also Pisces energy, which is endings and moving on, seeking the next thing. I think that I don't know if this makes sense to you, but there might be a sense of guilt in moving on for you. You're not ready to deal with that in that way. You hear my doggies barking in the other room.
You can go get him if you want.
No. They're good. They're just barking at people walking by. I am going to mute this for a second, though.
That's fine. Preemptively guarding the house.
All right. Yeah. Pisces is the house of endings. It's spiritual power, too. It's psychic powers. I think that if you open yourself up to messages, you're going to be able to hear them. I think you're somebody who needs to trust your intuition more. You want to go from the house. It's too much for me getting older.
Yeah, he doesn't have to live there, so he can
Yeah,
want.
I was going to say, he's not here. You are. Okay.
Yeah, you're the one that has to deal with it. You make the best decision for your own self.
I think that's where the sense of guilt that I'm feeling is coming from. You need to do this, but you don't want to break a promise or disappoint in some way. Don't worry about that.
You won't be disappointing
You
him.
won't be. The primary thing he cares about is making sure you're taken care of and you're safe. Okay, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
The last card I have for you is the Queen of Pentacles upside down. I like this queen because she's scary. Okay, she looks like a badass. Normally, you see the Queen of Pentacles, and she's very calm, very loving. Not this one. I'm seeing you need to bring your badassdom back to life a little bit. Okay, you need to embrace the change that's about to happen to you, and know that he's coming with you no matter where you go. All right, he's not going to be trapped in that location. All right,
He's not. He's
attached.
moved on. Yeah.
Yeah, he's attached to you, if anything. So go with it. All right. Don't make decisions based on what we're telling you, but in our opinion, you need to focus on yourself right now and not worrying about that guilt. Okay,
Yeah.
or stress. But thank you for helping me understand what that guilt was.
Yeah. It's time to look after yourself, Delphi. It's time to put yourself first. It's time to make sure that your needs are met. And
I know people who have lost their spouses 10 years ago. I did a reading recently for somebody, and their husband died decades ago, and they still can't get past the pain, which breaks my heart.
therapy.
Yeah, which is what I suggested. But
Yeah.
if you're worried about it, then set your butt down with a white candle, which is for spirit. Ask your angels to help connect with you, and just think about him. Don't try to force the conversation. Don't try to do anything. Picture yourself just sitting like you normally would, and then picture yourself looking over to hear what he said and what is he saying to you. That's the message. Okay, that's your starting point in how to strengthen that connection.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you for letting me read for you, for trusting us. Appreciate it.
Yes, Delphi, thank you. Okay, now Spiritual Garden is our last reading for the night.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Spiritual Garden. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, okay. So birthday special for you. I think I'm going to bring out the heavy hitters again. birthday card. A birthday card for Spiritual Garden. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, do you have any special plans for the coming year? Because now would be a really good time to do them. This is any plans that you have, now is the time. This is the Two of Wands. Now, look at her dreaming, staring at the moon, looking off into the distance, enunciate, while holding the whole world in her hands. Perched on the rooftop, she looks like she could take off in a minute, doesn't she? But she's planning, she's dreaming, she's got things to do, places to go, people to see, and she's got the whole world available to her to accomplish her plans. Plus, she's halfway there already. Look at her on the rooftop. She's halfway there. So, happy 70th birthday. Go for your dreams. Now is the time. Do what you always dreamed of doing. You have permission. This is your permission. This is your permission slip. If you wanted a note from the universe that you're allowed to go to the bathroom, or you're allowed to leave the classroom, this is it. You have it. Oh, you're going to learn the Akashic Records. Good. There's another class, I think, starting in June or July. I'm not sure, that Val is doing. Val Dragonfly Crystals. I believe it's in June or July. So yeah, if you're going to take that, you do it. And I run a practice session every Sunday night. So once you've done her course, please email me and I will send you the Zoom link to our practice sessions. Okay.
My friend Dale teaches those classes. How funny. I have a friend Val who teaches classes like that.
Oh yeah? Oh, this is Dragonfly Crystals, Val.
No, this one does have a channel. She's here in my hometown.
Oh, okay.
Yet, I'm trying to get her online. She's freaking amazing. All right, so I've been shuffling and shuffling and shuffling, trying to get it to feel right, and it finally just did, right in time for me to, when Linda's finished.
Wanda, stop chewing.
Here's what I got for you. I pulled from my True Black Tarot. The first card I have for you is the Eight of Swords. I think you've been feeling a little bit of confinement, wanting to break the mold and do something different. That's where the Akashic Records comes in. Don't doubt yourself, first of all. Don't go into anything thinking, what if I don't hear anything? Or what if I don't feel something? Or,
oh, you will.
And forgive me for saying this, but fuck that. Don't let doubt stop anything. Bye, Patrick. Good night, all. She's screaming in there for me. I can hear her. Yeah, I'm a little girl. She doesn't like to be away from me. But if I let her in, she's going to jump up and knock my camera over.
Okay. Thank you, Patrick. Good night.
This is also Gemini energy. You're kind of overthinking things. You're overthinking where you're at right now. You're trying to break the mold to do something a little different. Hi, Anna. Anne, how you doing? I also drew a reversed Nine of Swords. Now, this is a creepy card because it's got a bunny being skewered on this card.
What deck is that, Bobby?
This is the True Black Tarot by Arthur Wang. Um,
Okay.
it's I love this deck. It is like silk. Ugh. It's also more than I ever want to pay for a deck again. Um, the Nine of Swords says you're finally dealing with some issues from your past. When I see the Nine of Swords, I always read it as your past screwing with your present, and it's going to screw with your future if you don't get it taken care of. I think you're addressing these issues from your past. That's part of why you're digging into. Thank you both.
Yeah,
Uh,
read what
Perfect.
Delphi Ross said at 7:41. Yeah, that's wonderful, Delphi. I'm so happy to hear that.
I think you're dealing with issues. You're coming to terms with certain things. You're accepting. Um, you're dealing with the pain from the past and any perceived pain or entrapment or anxiety. Um, uh, and we're not doing any more readings tonight. This is our last one. But please make sure you tune in next time because I finally learned how to use the giveaway tool. I'm telling everybody. Um, this is a card of Gemini. You're finally dealing with the bullshit. And you're going to get answers with the Akashic Records. Bingo. Okay. Um, I want you to be prepared. The answers you get may not be comfortable at first. Okay.
Yeah.
Just because we look into the void doesn't mean we're going to see positive things. Yeah, you've got some shadow work coming into your life. Don't
Yeah.
be resistant to it. Let it transform you. Let it change you. The final card I drew for you is
Ooh.
the judgment card. This is the fires of transformation. This is Phoenix energy. You're going to come out of this changed and stronger. All right. What is the key to doing this, though? Confidence. This is a card of confidence. There, I'll stop covering the word. Trust yourself. I think you're already doing this. I think you're already learning to trust yourself.
Yeah. And your intuition. Yeah.
That's the thing. I get the feeling you've always had powerful intuition and you've always been able to weigh it against actual thoughts. But putting it into action and heeding the advice given to you has always been an issue for you. You can hear it, but you don't follow it. All right. Fix that.
I don't know anything about that.
Right.
That's never happened to me. Ever.
and and as we know, when we're giving these advices, a lot it's always for us too. So
Yeah. Yes.
afterwards at
It's so
night, I always
true.
think of the things I did. What is the message I need to hear?
Yeah.
So yes, happy birthday again. I'm excited for your Akashic classes. Once you're comfortable and up to snuff, come on down and shoot me an email and come on my channel. I'd love to have you do readings with me. It'd be awesome. But yeah, everybody. Yes, this was wonderful. Thank you. I had a wonderful time with you, Linda.
Thank you, Bobby. This is always, I really enjoy reading with you. Thank you for having me back.
I love it. Who is hide current comment? There it is. Who is on my screen? Yes. So what do you got coming up?
Just a second while I get my brain. Whoops, I'm losing the
You know,
sticky note.
because of what you showed me how you do that, I printed out a spreadsheet, but I can't. I keep forgetting to enter the information in. So
Well, that's why, you see, that's why this isn't a spreadsheet, because having it pencil and paper, and pencil is important because things change.
things
Um,
change.
uh, Having it pencil and paper means that I don't have to fire up my laptop to do anything with it, and it's always just there just for me to grab. I don't need to make sure that my phone and my laptop are synced or anything like that. It's just easier for me. Yes, I'm old school, but
Yeah,
yeah, it works. Um, okay, so tomorrow at 2 o'clock Pacific and 5 o'clock Eastern, I'll be on my channel and simulcasting on Diane's channel with Diane G. We're going to be doing another episode. It's episode 2 of Into the Ether. We'll be doing Akashic Records readings and clearings, and so that'll be fun. It's I'm hosting, but Diane is simulcasting. So both of our channels. And on Thursday, I'm going to be reading with Jonathan Daly, who sadly isn't here to hear me talk about him. Jonathan is someone that I really enjoy. Is another person that I really enjoy reading with, and we're going to have big fun with that. And then next Tuesday is Akashic Adventures again at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. All of these are at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. And yeah, that's what I'm doing for the next few days.
busy woman. Look at you.
Actually, this week is really busy
So
for me. For someone who's used to doing 2 shows a week and nothing else, yeah, this is really busy for me.
the rest of May is a little bit busy for me also. I've got on the 24th. Oh no, the 23rd. Sun Psychic Jean is taking a trip down the Fool's Journey with me on Behind the Cards. So that's going to be fun.
Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah.
And I booked back to back Behind the Cards. So the next day, I've got Elizabeth, the more intuitive me, is going to be on with taking the Fool's Journey on Behind the Cards. So I can't wait to get into that. And then, oh, look what I did there. I've got next Thursday at 1 o'clock Mountain and 5 o'clock Eastern. 420 readings with Joey Potts, the Veiled Cottage Witch. And then later that night, I'm doing Behind the Moon with Selena and Ramon.
If it's 1 o'clock Mountain, it's 3 o'clock Eastern.
Did I go backwards? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 o'clock Eastern, not 5. It's
No,
2
there's a
hours.
3-hour difference. Right now, it's 3 hours.
Oh, because your time. Oh, okay.
Our time doesn't change.
Sorry. So it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Like
We were
right
both
now,
wrong.
it's going to be 7:50 here.
Yeah, here too.
All right. So yeah, I got a lot coming up, but this
You
Behind the Moon episode is last week we did forms of divination, cleromancy, tarot, tea leaves. We talked about it all. If you haven't seen the episode, go back and watch it, you guys. But this week we're going to talk about divination in biblical times, what was used, the viewpoints on everything. So please tune in for that. Selena, Essence of the Moon, and Ramon, Moon Scarab, will be joining me on that. We're a trio on Behind the Moon. That's right. Stick around backstage, Mama, and we will talk. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope the readings resonated with you. I would like to do a full episode of just past life readings with you, Linda.
Sure. I love doing past life readings. I really do. I mean, they're fascinating to me. It's really, really, it's fun. It's fun.
It's not just fun, but when I do past life readings, I'm specifically working with my ancestors.
Ah,
So it's just a feeling of having them hug me and hold me and touch me. It's it's comforting. So
yeah, it is.
any chance I could get to do past life readings for somebody, I will.
Sure.
All right, stick around. Thank you guys, and enjoy the rest of your week. Love y'all. Bye bye. Did I do it wrong? Yep.